On November 22, 1979, a 35-year-old woman, whom we'll refer to as M, was involved in a severe car accident in rural Illinois. M, a mother of two, was driving home from a family gathering when her car skidded off the road and crashed into a tree. She suffered severe injuries, including a broken neck, multiple fractures, and significant blood loss. M was rushed to the hospital, where she was pronounced clinically dead. However, after 27 minutes of resuscitation efforts, M's heart began to beat again, and she was placed on life support. M's near-death experience, as documented by Dr. Michael Sabom in his 1982 study, Recollections of Death, is particularly noteworthy. During the time she was clinically dead, M reported experiencing a sense of peace and detachment from her physical body. She recalled seeing herself being resuscitated by the medical team and watching as her family members waited anxiously outside the hospital room. M also described meeting a deceased loved one, her grandmother, who told her it wasn't her time to die and that she needed to return to her family. Dr. Sabom's study, which included 78 cases of near-death experiences, provided valuable insights into the phenomenon, including the common themes of out-of-body experiences, tunnel vision, and feelings of peace and joy. Dr. Raymond Moody, who coined the term near-death experience in his 1975 book, Life After Life, also explored similar themes in his research. From a scientific perspective, M's case is fascinating because it raises questions about the nature of consciousness and the relationship between the brain and the mind. Dr. Sam Parnia, a leading researcher on near-death experiences, has suggested that consciousness may be more than just a product of brain activity. His AWARE study, conducted at Southampton General Hospital and Weill Cornell Medicine, aimed to investigate the relationship between consciousness and the brain during cardiac arrest. The study found that some patients who had been clinically dead reported experiencing consciousness and awareness during the period when they were supposed to be unconscious. Dr. Pim van Lommel, a cardiologist who conducted a study of 344 cardiac arrest patients in the Netherlands, also found that many patients reported experiencing near-death experiences, including out-of-body experiences and feelings of peace and joy. Dr. van Lommel's study, published in the Lancet in 2001, provided evidence that near-death experiences are a common phenomenon that cannot be explained by current medical understanding. The implications of M's case and the research on near-death experiences are far-reaching and profound. They challenge our understanding of the nature of consciousness and the mind-body problem. Dr. Bruce Greyson, a psychologist who has studied near-death experiences for over 50 years, has suggested that these experiences may provide evidence for the idea that consciousness is not solely a product of the brain. Dr. Greyson's NDE scale, developed in 1983, is a widely used tool for measuring the depth and intensity of near-death experiences. Dr. Kenneth Ring, a psychologist who has studied near-death experiences in relation to personal transformation, has also explored the idea that these experiences can have a profound impact on a person's life and worldview. The research on near-death experiences also raises important questions about the role of consciousness in the dying process and the possibility of an afterlife. Dr. Peter Fenwick, a neuropsychiatrist who has studied deathbed experiences, has suggested that the experiences of dying patients may provide insights into the nature of consciousness and the mind-body problem. As we reflect on M's case, and the research on near-death experiences, we are left with more questions than answers. What is the nature of consciousness, and how does it relate to the brain and the body? What happens to our consciousness when we die, and is it possible for it to survive the death of the physical body? These are questions that have puzzled philosophers, scientists, and spiritual seekers for centuries, and they remain some of the greatest mysteries of our time. Dr. Jeffrey Long, a researcher who has collected over 5,000 near-death experience accounts, has noted that these experiences can have a profound impact on a person's life and worldview, and that they often challenge our conventional understanding of reality. As we continue to explore the phenomenon of near-death experiences, we may uncover new insights into the human condition and the nature of reality itself. But for now, we are left to ponder the mystery and wonder of these extraordinary experiences.